What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to my third episode of my Minnesota Wild rebuild. This season, let's see what our ratings are for this year. 94 offense and 89 defense and 88 goaltending. The lineup for this year. We have Kirill the Thrill with Tage Thompson and Matthew Boldy, Will Cooley with Marco Rossi and Cole Eiserman, Liam Olgren with Kuznetsov and Daniel Yurov, and Freddie Gaudreau with Riley Haight and Taylor Radish. Zave Boyum, I'm going to try him on the top deep here. Hopefully they don't have a terrible plus-minus. With Brock Faber, Thomas Harley with David Jiricek, and Carson Lamos with Jonas Brodin, and the goaltending is our Vezina winning goaltender, Philip Gustafsson with Jesper Wallstedt, the backup. I'll show you guys power plays in that now. Feel free to pause and just look through if you want to. But anyways, first thing we're going to do is look at contract extensions, because I'm pretty sure we got Olgren that we need to worry about. And he wants, holy crap, Liam Olgren, this might be his last season here. No other contracts need to be done. Alright, we're going to wait on Olgren. But for now, let's simulate to January the 1st and see where this team is. And we'll see you all then. Okay, boys, so Vancouver offered us Niels Hoglander and a third-round pick for a different deal. I saw Hoglander and seen that he's making 3. Olgren currently wants like nearly 5 million, so we're going to see if we can get this deal done just Olgren for Hoglander and a third. If they say no, I would probably see if we can get like a few picks back, like a 4th and a 7th, see what they say. No, what about just a 4th? And there we go. And basically, I didn't expect that to happen. But now, Liam Olgren, he practically just priced himself out of Minnesota. And now, we have a new third-line left wing, which is going to be Niels Hoglander, who's also under contract for 1 more year. I'm liking that, but anyways, back to going to January the 1st. I just thought that was a beautiful deal for us to make, and thank you, Vancouver. Alright, guys, we are currently at January the 1st, and this team is looking phenomenal right now. We currently are first in our division, very close to being first in the entire league. We're currently second, just behind the Edmonton Oilers. Gustafsson's currently got 28 games played, 21 wins, a .919, and a 2.52 goals against. He's playing absolutely phenomenal. Let's see where our team ranks in the entire league. I mean, as we already know, we are second. We have a lot of less games played. We got a nice few games in hand on the Oilers. We might be winning the President's Trophy this year, which would be crazy. Goals for per game, we're scoring the most. And we're in the middle. I say we're like top 15. Our power play is 3rd. Love to see it. And our PK is also in... like top 6. That's phenomenal. I'm so happy with this team right now. Matthew Boldy's currently leading our team in points again. He's got 56 and 34. That is absolutely crazy. Kaprizov's got 47 and 34. Also, wait a minute. Matthew Boldy is nearly a goal per game. That is absolutely crazy. Brock Faber's got 45 and 34. He is playing unreal. 43 for Tage Thompson, 22 for Rossi, 21 for Eiserman, 18 for Cooley, 13 for Daniel Yurov. 13 for Hate on the fourth line is pretty crazy as well. Kuznetsov, 13. Yurchek, 12. Boyum has 11. Harley with 10. Hoglander, what has he done since joining us? I don't like that plus minus. Radish is -5. Goudreau -6. And Brodin and Carson Lamos. Let's see. Wallstead is yet again having a slower start, and Gustafsson is playing like mostly all the games. For now, I think we'll just keep the team the same, and let's go to near the deadline, and we'll see how the team continues to. Alright, guys, as you can see, we are just 2 days away from entering the deadline. We are currently second in the entire league behind the Oilers still. Let's check out how the roster is doing. Philip Gustafsson, 48 starts. That's crazy. 35 wins, a .912 save percentage, and a 2.75 goals against. And Matthew Boldy has 105 points. Oh my god. What? Oh my goodness. 105 points for Matthew Boldy, 97 for Kaprizov, 91 for Thompson, 69 for Brock Faber, 51 for Yzerman, 48 for Rossi, 40 for Cooley, 25 Kustadinov, 21 for Harley, 20 points for Yurov, 19 Boyum, 17 for Height, Yurchek, with 16 Hoglander, a -12. I'm not really liking that. This team is playing just absolutely phenomenal. Holy moly. I did not expect this. Matthew Boldy, 55 goals in 61 games. That is crazy. Oh, he's going to want to get paid. Holy crap. Our entire first line is 1, 2, and 3 in total points for the entire league. That is absolutely crazy. Anyways, let's head into the deadline and see if we end up making any trades. If it were to be anything, it would probably just upgrade the bottom 6, I were to assume. But I don't know much we would even do, to be completely honest. Still are some good players here. Fabian Zarlin, Troy Terry, Taylor Hall, Jake Woman's making $7 million. Holy crap. Nick Waugh, that's a pretty interesting one. Well, for right now, I'm going to see if I can make a trade with Buffalo for Nick Waugh. So I'll go try to make a deal here, and we'll cut back in when I fully make some deals here. Okay, guys, for Nick Waugh, I just want to get him because he's pretty good two-way player. Power forward, decent skating, great physical, shooting's pretty nice as well, but I'm mostly just getting him for his defense. Pick in Hoglander for Nick Waugh. Let's see what Buffalo says. Done deal. Let's get it. I don't know if we're going to be doing much else due to the fact that of our big trade that we made with the Isles last year, where we got Cole Yzerman, Helmerson, and we gave up our first in that deal. But I'll go around, look around the league, and see if we do make any other trades. But for now, I'll see you then. Okay, I saw LJ Mooney, who is a pretty decent prospect, 19 years old, 73 overall, a high top 6 forward prospect. Second round pick by the Oils, currently on his ELC. I'm trying to give up Juuso Parssinen, who was just down in the AHL for us, and a 7th round pick to see if we can get a decent prospect here. Let's see what the Edmonton says, and they say done deal. Also, if there's going to be any other deals, it's probably going to be stuff like that, just upgrading in the AHL. I can't see us making any other bigger trades just due to the fact that we have a lack of draft capital. I mean, we do have a nice few picks, 2/3, a fourth, and a fifth, but I don't really want to trade like a first for next year. So we'll cut back in if I make another deal, but that was a pretty decent trade there for LJ Mooney. I'm currently just gonna leave the deadline. I was looking at a trade for Fabian Zetterlund because the only thing that I would probably like is like a two-way forward for the bottom six, but I just don't see a point of making a trade because I don't want to give up parts of the future that I would rather keep. But I'll just look at current trades here, and then we'll go on with the rest of the simulation. A few picks trades, Perbix, Utah second and fourth, and a goalie. Adam Pelech to the Hurricanes. Christian Dvorak and Nikolai Kovalenko to Vegas. Our trade with Buffalo. Brady Wasselin to the Blues. Nice trade there. Ben Sherratt to the Oilers. Rasmus Riney and Noah McKinnon to the Blackhawks. Our trade for LJ Mooney. Cam Fowler to Clown Show. Troy Terry to the Kraken. Ryan Donato to Vegas. And Lars Steiner and Jackson Polinchuk to Chicago. And Hall goes to the Predators. That's all for now. We're going to leave the deadline now. And I'll just quickly fix up the lineup. And then I'll show you that, so give me a minute. Okay, I was going to do that actually. How is he a negative? I don't know. Okay, so here are some changes that I did. I'm going to put Will Cooley on the third line and put Yarov on the second line. Just hopefully that the negative that was going on there could just... Hopefully that's going to stop. And we got Nick Waugh on the third line. Nothing else really changed besides that. But let's continue on, and we'll simulate to the very end of the season. So we'll see you once the season is over. You can see here, we are going to be taking on the Blues in the first round. I accidentally simulated too much, and I'm pretty sure our AHL team also made the playoffs. Yeah, they're currently first in their division, so that's also phenomenal. Let's check the regular season stats. Where did the Minnesota Wild finish this year? We finished second in the league, just behind the Edmonton Oilers. I mean, kind of just makes sense. They are the Oilers with Connor McDavid and Leon Draisaitl. We scored the most goals. Goals against were kind of, you know, just in the middle. Power play was the best in the entire league. You love to see it. And the PK is, I say about like mid as well. Points. Holy crap. Okay. So Matthew Boldy finished with 62 goals and 60 assists for 122 points. Kaprizov tied him with 122, 52 goals and 70 assists. Tage Thompson, 33 goals, 80 assists for 113 points. Our entire top line had over 110 points. That's crazy. And Brock Faber had 85 and 82. God, I love that. Cole Eiserman, nearly a 40-goal scorer in his rookie year. He and Rossi ended up having the same amount of points. Cooley had 50 as well. Kustadinov 33, Yarov 31, 24 for Waugh. What did he do since coming here? That was the wrong stat. 4, -3. It's okay. 28 for Boyum in his rookie year. That's not bad. 26 for Harley. 24 for Height. 21 for David Dieterchek. 16 for Radish. 16 Brodin. Freddie Gaudreau 14 and 8 for Carson Lambos. Goalie stats. Wallstedt didn't play too good this year. But Philip Gustafson, 45 wins, a .913, and 2.74 goals against average. Now let's check the entire league leaders in points. It's going to be a tie for first. That is crazy. Matthew Boldy and Kirill Kaprizov both tie for 122 points. It's probably going to be Boldy that wins the Art Ross and the Hart just due to the higher plus minus, but that is absolutely crazy. Most goals was David Pastrnak, only beating out Boldy by 2, which is also just crazy. Defensive scoring, 96 for Quinn Hughes. This is more like Quinn Hughes. And look who's number 2, Brock Faber. That is crazy. I'm so happy they locked him up. Thank God for that. Goalies, the winningest is Stuart Skinner, who played absolutely out of his mind. He is definitely winning the Vezina. He's on a very good contract, too. Nearly the same contract that we offered him. And let's go to Rookie Skaters to see if we, I'm pretty sure Cole Eiserman just won the Rookie of the Year. 39 goals, 62 points, had the most points, and had the best plus-minus. Absolutely crazy. That was a phenomenal deal for us to get Cole Eiserman. Anyways, let's start this playoff simulation. Oh, wait a minute. I forgot to look at the St. Louis Blues roster. That's my apologies. Let's see what we are up against here in the St. Louis Blues. Hopefully they're not too stacked. Pavel Buchnevich, Robert Thomas, Kyrou, Zachary Bolduc, Dalibor Dvorsky. Is he still on his entry level? That's crazy. He's growing a lot. I don't know how you say this guy's name. Sorry. Texier Shen, Jimmy Snuggerud in 84. He's looking phenomenal. Jake Neighbors on the third line is crazy. Otto Stenberg and Dylan Holloway also on the fourth line. Don't know how you say this guy's name. Oh yeah, he's made up. Vlad Nemestikov, that's extremely interesting. Colton Parayko and Philip Broberg. William Trudeau, well, yeah, definitely wasn't expecting that. And Racco Gudis. With Jordan Binnington in net, we should easily beat the Blues here. So hopefully we don't disappoint. First 2 games are in Minnesota. We're going to have home ice advantage unless we play the Oilers. So let's see what first 2 games have in store. 2-0 loss. And a 6-0 win. Okay. Next game in St. Louis. 8-3 win. Let's go. Second game in St. Louis. 5-3 win. We need to win 1 of the next 3 to make it to the second round, and we lose. Oh, please don't. No way we're losing to the Blues. Oh my god, are we actually going to blow a 3-1 series lead to the St. Louis Blues? First period, we're up 2-0, Tage Thompson. 3-1. 5-2. Holy crap. Also, Kirill Kaprizov shorthanded. Okay, I mean, it worked. But thank the Lord that we beat the Blues. I don't know how that went to 7 games. But the Minnesota Wild are past the first round, boys. Love to see it. Now we're playing Nashville in the second round. And the AHL team got eliminated from the playoffs. That's unfortunate. But we're mainly here for the NHL team, so it doesn't matter. Let's check out what Nashville has built over there. Pretty sure they got a lot of older guys over there. Nashville Predators, Philip Forsberg, Steven Stamkos. Oh my goodness, Matt Zuccarello is going to have a revenge tour. Matthew Wood, Fedor Svechkov, Fabian Zetterlund, who I was looking at trading for. Taylor Hall, Novak, and Trevor Moore. Gustav Nyquist, Jonathan Marchessault, and Zach LaRue. That forward core is so dang deep. Excuse me, Brady Shea, Roman Josi, Matt Waugh, or Roy, I don't really know, and Joel Edmondson, Jeremy Lauzon, and E.J. Emery, and UC Saros in net. This is going to be a Definitely a tougher series than last one, but let's just hope that we end up beating this pretty stacked team. First two games in Minnesota. Game 1's a 4-2 win. Game 2, a 6-4 loss. Next game in Nashville, 5-4 win. Second game in Nashville is a 6-0 win. Now we need to win one of the next three to advance to the third round. And we take them down in 6? Oh no, in 5, my apologies. Bro is not mathing. Now in the next round, we're going to be playing either the Oilers or the Canucks. The Canucks took down the Edmonton Oilers. Okay, this is not going to be a team to mess with, and we're also playing against former Minnesota Wild player Liam Ogren, which is just going to be fantastic. Can't wait to see him get 4 hat tricks. Pedersen, Miller, and Besser. I don't know why I said Pedersen first. Jake DeBrusk, Atu Reti, and Jonathan Lekkerimäki. Connor Garland, Noah Cates, and Liam Ogren. How has he played for him? 41 and 78. I have no words. Dakota Joshua, Teddy Bluger, and I don't know what to say his name, but I'll tell you that trade, definitely probably one of my worst trades I think I've made. It is what it is. Quinn Hughes with Philip Hronik, Tom Wallinder, Eric Brandstrom, Jacob Bryson, and Tyler Myers. They got a good 3 here. Hronik, Hughes, and Wallinder, but the rest of it is pretty bad. And they got Kevin Lankinen? Okay, Kevin Lankinen is the starter. I mean, I think we could beat this team. Let's see. First 2 games in Minnesota. 6-1 loss, a 4-3 win. Next 2 games in Vancouver. 3-0 win, 5-1 win. Holy crap. Game 5 in Minnesota to win the series, and we do. We're in the Stanley Cup final. Holy crap. John Hines said we're going to make the Stanley Cup final. Great job. We are just 4 wins away from the Stanley Cup. Now that we're in the Stanley Cup final, we're going to slow sim all these games, but let's see. Let's see this New Jersey Devil team. Holy crap. New Jersey Devils. Timo Meier, Jack Hughes, Jesper Bratt, Dawson Mercer. Is he extended? We might be trading for Nico Hischier. Michael Bunting. I don't know how to say this guy's name. Sorry. Eric Holosh, Stefan Nason. Beck, Malenstein. Victor Fedorov, and Jordan Greenway. Luke Hughes at a 91, Simon Nemec, Brett Pesce, Anton Siliev, Jonas Siegenthaler, and Dougie Hamilton. That decor is so stacked, man. And Jacob Markstrom is still the goalie. Come on, boys. Game 1 in Minnesota. After 3-0. Thomas Harley and Riley Haight with 2 goals. After the second, 5-1 Minnesota. Meyer on the power play, Cole Eiserman and Kuznetsov for us, and then Freddie Gaudreau, Marco Rossi. 7-1 in Game 1 of the Stanley Cup Final. That's a dominant first game. Hopefully we can keep that up. 3 wins away from the Stanley Cup. Game number 2. First period, 1-0 Devils, Nico Hischier. After the second period, tied 2-2, Jonas Brodin and Nick Waugh for us. Beck Malenstein for the New Jersey Devils. Now the third period, we're going to overtime. Let's see who's going to get the game winner. Yes, let's go. Let's flip and go, boys. Tage Thompson. The blockbuster deal that we made in the very first episode to get our first line center. And we have a 2-0 series lead on the New Jersey Devils. Let's go. Heading into New Jersey up 2-0. 2 wins away from the Stanley Cup. The first cup in Wild history. After the first 2-1, Boldy with 2. I don't know how to say his name. 3-1. Let's go, Tage Thompson. And after the third, 4-1. We're 1 win away. We are 1 win away from history. Wait, let me just double check on that. Give me a second. I need to make sure that that is actually right. Okay, that is correct. I just had to make sure. Because that could have been misinformation. We are 1 win away from history being made. Here we go. Game number 4 to win the Stanley Cup. Siegenthaler makes it 1-0, 2-0, 3-0 Devils after the first period. Yikes. After the second period, 6-3. Yurchek, Faber, Kaprizov, Pesci, Bratton, Hischier for the Devils. We'll slow sim just in case we do make a comeback. But I think this one might be out of reach. Power play. No goal. Power play for the Devils. And it looks like we're going back to Minnesota for Game 5. 6-3 the final. Okay. Hey, maybe it was meant to be. Maybe we just need to win our first cup in Minnesota. Hopefully that's the case. For the love of God, do not blow this. Okay. First period. 2-1 Devils. Hughes, Hischier, Boldy for us. 3-3, Jesper Bratt, Cole Eiserman, and Tage Thompson. Slow simming the third period. 1 goal away. 3-3. No, don't tell me it's going to overtime. No! The Devils get 1 and Erik Haula. Oh my god. Are you serious? Tage Thompson with him 1. And Jack Hughes gets the empty netter. 6-4 the final. Come on, we can't have this happen to us. Please. Game number 6 in New Jersey. 0-0 after the first. 3-3. Michael Bunting, Jesper Bratt, and Timo Meier for them. Nick Waugh, Haight with 2 for us. Third period. We're out shooting. Power play. No conversion. Goodness, this is... No. Don't tell me we're going to overtime. No! Stefan Noesen gets one on Philip Gustafsson. And there will be a Game 7. Oh my god, don't tell me we're going to blow a 3-0 series lead. There's no way. Okay. Let's take a breather. I am putting Jesper Wallstedt in net. Jesper Wallstedt, this is your chance, buddy, to lift the Stanley Cup in Minnesota. Game number 7. We're slow simming the entire thing. Devils starting out strong. Even so far. Six to go. Looking like a scoreless first period here. Out shooting 10-6. Start of the second period. Nico Hischier gets one past Wallstead. Still 1-0. Halfway through. Power play for the Devils. Still a 1-0 game. We're one period away from being reverse swept. Start of the third period. Matthew Boldy, that's what I'm talking about. Come on, get another one. Come on, you need to score. Kaprizov. Faber. Oh, I'm terrified. Yes, David Jiricek! Oh my god, there's no way. No way. We're going to overtime in the Stanley Cup final, Game 7. We gotta go in. We have to go in. CPU versus CPU. Wait, no. I'll play the coach. This is what dreams are made of, boys. 5 minutes. I'll put it on Superstar for y'all. Give me a quick minute. Here we go. Line change, manual. Just make sure. I'll commentate. This is what dreams are made of. Game 7 in the Stanley Cup final. Oops, I forgot to put it on True Broadcast. My apologies. Oops. True Broadcast. Let's get underway in overtime. Tage Thompson on the draw. Jack Hughes wins it cleanly. Luke Hughes, Timo Meier in the offensive zone. Brock Faber picks it off from him. Faber in his own zone getting pressured by Meier. Faber gets that pass up to Boldy. Matthew Boldy getting that to Tage Thompson. Kirill Kaprizov, the captain. Kaprizov in. Boldy trying to get a shot. Nice defensive play there by Jack Hughes. Hughes with it. Now to Simon Nemec. Nemec to Jesper Bratt. Bratt in the O-zone. Bratt loses the puck. Another turnover. Kaprizov trying to get that pass. Let's get a line change here. Nico Hischier in the O-zone. Pass to Timo Meier. A shot. Nice glove save. Jesper Wallstead. Marco Rossi on the draw versus Nico Hischier. Offensive zone draw for the Devils. And Marco Rossi wins it. Jiricek over to Yzerman. Cole Yzerman in the offensive zone. He dumps it in. Simon Nemec gets it to Hughes. Luke Hughes. Hischier to Mercer. Mercer to Bunting. Bunting in the O-zone. To Mercer, a shot. Nice glove save by Wallstead, and he holds. Kustadinov on the draw versus Nico Hischier. Offensive zone draw again for the Devils. Tie up. Mercer in front. Bunting can't get that past Wallstead. Nick Waugh pressured. Turnover. Siliev. Hischier. Pesce. Shot. Nice glove save by Jesper Wallstead. Fourth line out. Fight. Wins the draw. Radish to Lambos. Lambos to Freddie Gaudreau. Gaudreau. Little chip in. Gaudreau in. Pass. Lambos. Shot. Nice save by Jacob Markstrom. Lambos to Radish. Radish shot blocked in front. Anton Siliev up the boards. Michael Bunting in the offensive zone. Bunting holding Siliev. Nice interception there by Haight. Get the top lines out. Nice dump in there by Haight. Siliev to Pesci. Pesci to Nason. Stefan Nason. Don't know what to say his name. Nice save. Rebound. That's loose. Nason can't get it. Nice play by Tage Thompson. Gonna get it up to Boldy. Boldy in the zone. Kaprizov in his own zone. Boldy. Faber a backhander. And that's going to be saved by Markstrom. Rossi on the draw versus Holla. Rossi wins it. Hurley to Eiserman. Eiserman gets hit off the puck. Yurchek back there defensively. He gets it. Daniel Yurov in the offensive zone. Yurov gets hit off the puck. Grabs it again. Shot. Nice save. What a play there by one-timer. That's blocked. Yurchek, Eiserman, Yurov. And there's a power play. We're calling a timeout. Oh my god, bro. Please. We need this. This would be history. This would be absolute history on the power play. Marco Rossi for the draw. He loses it. Siegenthaler to Luke Hughes. Luke Hughes dumps. Malestein in. Nice play there defensively by Faber. Tage Thompson loses it. Malestein. Siegenthaler, Luke Hughes. Miss pass there. Nice hit there. Siegenthaler with it now. Dumps it back. Kaprizov with it. Over to Rossi. Rossi to Thompson. Thompson to Boldy. Boldy trying to get that pass back to Kaprizov. That's a miss pass. Nice dump in there. Faber there defensively to Tage Thompson. Line change commencing here. That was a bad line change. What a save by Jesper Wallstedt. He might have just saved the series. After the bad line change from me. I don't know what that was. Cooley now in the offensive zone. He loses it. Siegenthaler. Kusterdinov intercepts. Cooley in front. What a save. Another pass out in front. Another beautiful save by Markstrom. Full pressure. The Wild. Cooley to Cole Eiserman. Eiserman gets hit. Kusterdinov with it. Boyum, Cooley, Yurov shoots, scores! Daniel Yurov and the Minnesota Wild get their first ever Stanley Cup. Let's go! Let's friggin' go! Daniel Yurov, the game-winning goal in overtime. The Minnesota Wild are Stanley Cup champions! Matthew Boldy with the Conn Smythe. Let's go, boys! Let's go! Stanley Cup. First ever Stanley Cup in Minnesota. Here comes Kirill to throw the captain to go hoist Lord Stanley. There he is, attaboy Kaprizov. His first of many Stanley Cups, hopefully. Absolutely magnificent. Matthew Boldy should get it next easily. He's been playing phenomenal. Attaboy. So proud of this team. It only took 3 episodes to win our first cup. And we're only just getting started, boys. Jonas Brodin, probably the longest tenured Wild here. He gets his first Stanley Cup. Nearly blew a 3-0 series lead, but we won it. And lastly, give it to Tage Thompson. He deserves it too. What a group that we built here. What a play to put Wallstedt in. If Wallstedt didn't make that phenomenal save, then we probably wouldn't have won the cup. All thanks to Jesper Wallstedt. Here, the group photo. This is hopefully the first of many. Beautiful job. John Hines gets his cup. Absolutely beautiful. Cole Heiserman won the Calder. What a great year for this franchise. Let's take a look at the rewards, boys. Awards. The Wild win their very first ever Stanley Cup, baby. And our first... No, I don't think it's... Is it their first ever Gamable? I'm not too sure. Bully won the Art Ross and the Hart, as we said. Norris to Quinn Hughes. Kaprizov got the Bing. Eiserman with the Calder. Boldy the Conn Smythe. Vezina to Skinner. And he also gets the Jennings, of course. Hensler, Bill Masterton. Whoever that is got the head coach. I mean, the Jack Adams. Crosby, Selke, Boldy, Ted Lindsay, and Pasternak with the Rockets. Heineman, most points. Heineman, best player. Most goals. Catton, best rookie. Hines, best defenseman. Georgiev, best goaltender. This, I don't know how to say his name, but he's the most valuable player of the playoffs. Georgiev won 2 goalie awards and team awards. Calder Cup went to the San Diego Seagulls. San Diego Gulls, my apologies. San Jose Barracuda, regular points. Rochester in the East. Barracuda in the West. Iowa won the Central, great. Barracuda the Pacific. And Hershey Bears the Atlantic. Rochester for the North. Ridgeport Islanders, the Eastern Conference. And the San Diego Gulls, the Western Conference champs. So proud of this team. Now let's go to the draft. Islanders got the first overall pick. See who retired this year. Erik Karlsson, Pietrangelo, Suter, Hoffman, Tyson Barrie, Tyler Johnson, Craig Smith, goaltenders. Marc-Andre Fleury retires on Tampa Bay Lightning. Okay. Coach retirements. Oh, look, a scout. Yo, might as well sign Fleury as a scout, boys. We kind of have to. Let's start this NHL entry draft. I'm just so proud of this team that we already won a cup. Absolute phenomenal. For now, what should or could we even do here? Hjalmarsson, I would like him to be a top 6 forward. I think we move on from Will Cooley. Same with Radish. Let's go look for some trades here. Taylor Radish, can we move you? 4th round pick to the Oilers. Nice having you here. Now, Will Cooley, he's on such a phenomenal deal. $50 points. What could we get for him? The 11th overall pick and the 3rd. We'll take that. He's going to be in the NHL this year. We'll be able to get some bottom 6 people in free agency. I'm not too worried about it. Defense won't be changing. And the goaltending, obviously, is going to be the same. Now let's see who's going to go 11th overall. You can get a guaranteed elite if we move. Can we move up? Okay, the Ducks do not need another pick that high. Could there be an elite guy at 9? If there is, okay, I'm making that trade. I don't care if I mean, if y'all think this is unfair, like, y'all just gotta be for real. The Ducks do not deserve another high pick. Like, they should definitely not be getting a high pick right now. Now, there's no one going to say yes to that. But I give up our 2nd next year. So to see if we can just add a 5th here. Let me secure an elite player and a 4th. Done deal. There we go. So we'll be getting an elite player. Whoever falls to us, we'll just take. And looks like it is going to be Jackson Jacobson. An 80 overall. Does he have role of being an NHLer? Well, that's fantastic. 69th overall pick. CU's here. Well, I'm pretty sure. I don't know. I feel like he's probably not going to be low elite. I think I'd rather take this guy, so I'm going to. And he's still a low top 6. Well, we definitely are not having the best draft, but I mean... Okay. We'll take this guy next. Yeah, it's not the worst draft ever, but... Can't really complain about anything now that we won a Stanley Cup. Alright, now I'm cutting back in. Let's see what we need here. I'd like to keep you. Same with you, I'd also like to keep you. I'll get rid of you. Same with Boquist. I'd like to keep Korsak. Were you drafted by the Wild? I'm pretty sure you were. Sure, I'll give you a contract if you're reasonable. And you are. We're signing him to his ELC. He's 4th liner, so he's practically got to be in the NHL. So it's going to be Kaprizov, Boldy, Thompson, Rossi, Yzerman, and Jacobson. Yurov, Kuznetsov, and then it could be Nick. What? You know, worst thing that could happen, we have to trade him, but I would so do that. Then we'd have height with Freddie Gaudreau. Depending on what Rossi wants, he might be traded just because Hermerson could be in the NHL this year as well. Sign you to your ELC. Oopsies. Goalies. We're fine there. And expiries, just Nick. Well, okay, let's simulate a day. Nice, Nick. Well, it does come back. If we do end up needing to trade him, I will. I'm also going to fire one of our scouts just so hopefully we can sign Fleury. Is look and see what Rossi wants. Because he's going to be a bit... He doesn't want an extension. And he wants 11 million. Yeah, okay. Marco Rossi has played his last season here. Which kind of, like, works out good for us in a way. So now we can... Okay, what is height when I want him locked long term? 5, 4, 3. Let's give him... I'm fine with giving him a no move. We can get him cheaper that way. See what he would say to that. Carson Lamb was another guy I'd like to lock long term, and he wants $5 million. Okay, that's just fantastic. Okay, I want to send him out east, so now we're looking at the Penguins here. 2 seconds and 2/3. Let's see what they would say to this. Done deal. Okay, nice. And for Hjalmarsson, he would be in the AHL? I'm going to put him down in the AHL this year. And this guy's also grown a lot as well. Pete Bartlett. Sign him to his ELC. Now we're going to see if we can get Hischier. But first thing I need to make sure of is our cap space. We have 30 million in long-term cap. Okay, we can easily sign Hischier. Hopefully, let's go negotiate and talk with Hischier. Let's inquire. Okay, never mind. Organization. Nice. Beautiful. 6 years. I'll just give him the years he wants. So hopefully that'll make him sign even more here. Let's improve the offer. Give him a clause. No move plus no trade. Full. We'll do like 20 teams. And I'll give you an increase of 250k. Okay, wait, let's negotiate 1k. I'll give you 11 for 6. 11 for 6, please. Sign that contract, Hischier. Yes! Let's go. Outside of that, we just need some bottom 6 players. Heaton would be nice, but I don't think we can offer him that. Jake Evans, Habs legend. Let's give him a 3-year deal. Modified no trade. 50 teams. I'll give him. Let's give him. Okay. 3 years. At 2.5. Yeah, Tolvanen's actually like very good, but I like having 2-way forwards in my bottom 6. I feel like that's the best way to go, is having bottom 2-way players in the bottom 6. Jack McBain, Grinder. He was drafted by us. He wants to come here now. Jack Drury's like a cheat code in the bottom 6. Let's go 6 years. Full no move. Maybe not. Let's give you like a no trade. Hopefully you say yes to that. Ryan O'Reilly. Okay, wait, let's just see what those people say to our contracts. Jack Drury, nice. Evans didn't. Okay. Also forgot about Fleury, so I'll do that quickly. Sign Fleury as a scout. Guys, I'm looking here at Solberg, see if they would take Lambos a third and a fourth. Done deal. Now, I'm going to go see what he would want on a contract extension, and hopefully he does not want too much money. I want the Lockham. Lock. Beautiful, beautiful. Beautiful deal. Bottom pair D-man. Just give him 2.350 for 8 years, and he said yes immediately. Alright, so now we're perfectly set for next year. Besides just offering you a contract. Yo, welcome back to the squad. Okay, I'm gonna go count through all the AHL, make sure they have enough players, then I'll be back then. I just went through, talked to all the people that I wanted to talk to about the off-season focus, and everything else is practically done besides this right here. I don't know about Brody. I don't know if I should offer him. I mean, he's been here for so long. Sounds like you gotta keep him, you know? Give him like 36 teams, see if we can get him down to like 5. Let's try to negotiate, see if we can get him at like 5. He's been here for like so long. Really? Really? Full 16. Okay, that's not bad. Hopefully he says yes. And that's gonna be the last thing before we simulate to next year, and I'll... Nice. Okay, now I'm just gonna sim to next season and edit the lines, and we'll be back. Welcome back, guys. I just went through, edited the team, and talked to all the people about their season goals. I'm gonna show you the lineup. This year we're walking Kirill Kaprizov, who is now a 97 overall. That contract is just absolutely amazing, bro. Like, Kaprizov is just one of the best players in the entire league. Tage Thompson and Matthew Boldy. Cole Eiserman playing on the right wing with Nico Hischier. That 1-2 core is literally so good. Then you got Jackson Jacobson, Kusterdinov with Riley Haight, Daniel Yurov with Freddie Goudreau, and Jack Drury, and Nicholas Waugh. Zay Boyum with Brock Faber, David Juracek with Thomas Hurley, and Steen Solberg with Jonas Brodin. And the goaltenders, Jesper Wallsted's actually a higher overall than Mr. Gustafsson now. So it looks like he's going to be getting the starting role after winning us the Stanley Cup. But hopefully we can two-peat. And I'll show you guys the ratings to start off next season. We have a 95 offense, a 92 defense, and 88 goaltending. But that's going to be the end of this episode. I hope you guys all enjoyed, and so glad that we got a Stanley Cup. Hopefully you all enjoyed. I can't wait to see you in the next one. We'll see you next Friday. This is your boy Peaceful. Peace out, boys.